Hey, what is up, vintage fashion lovers? We are back with another fabulous vintage find. I can't wait to show this one to you. It is so perfect for fall. Let's get into it. So before we get started, I just wanted to walk you through what I am currently wearing. This fabulous clown core jumpsuit is from Etsy. It is vintage. It is absolutely incredible. And the way that I found this jumpsuit is kind of funny actually, because I ended up finding a pair of pants on another vintage seller site. I really liked them, but they were just a little bit too big for me. I reverse Google image search the pattern and this jumpsuit came up. It is the same fabric. I couldn't believe it. I absolutely fell in love and I had to order it. But now onto this week's fashion find. A few weeks ago, I went to one of my favorite events. It is the Pickwick Vintage Show. They happen all over the place, but in particular, I love going to the one in LA, and that is where I found this incredible beauty. So this is a fabulous mink coat. It's by the brand Evans from the 1960s, and I have never seen a mink coat with this particular pattern before. It was just so unique and so stunning. I love that it has a zebra vibe about it, and if I bring it in closer here, you can even see that it has the most fabulous rhinestone buttons. It is so cute and I cannot wait to style this for fall. You know, I kind of wish that we lived in a place that got a little bit colder. Living in Southern California, I'm not too sure how often I'll be able to wear this beauty, but it is just absolutely stunning. All right, let's try her on. For me and my crazy sense of style, I would totally wear this mink coat with this jumpsuit. It's giving clown, it is giving wacky, but I love the combination of a black and white animal print with something that's just so fun and colorful. I'll bring this in a little bit closer so you can see the details that make this coat so incredibly lovely. Like I mentioned before, this is from the Evans brand, and they were a brand in the 1960s known for their fur coats in particular. However, I have done some research online and I have not found one of these coats in this particular pattern, so I feel like this is super special. I don't know if it was a custom made item. I mean, it could have been. But either way, I am so lucky to have this piece in my collection. When it comes to vintage fur, I am personally a huge fan. When it comes to vintage clothing, this clothing is already out there, it's in the market, and it needs to be saved from going to waste. And having a vintage item of this quality, it really just feels so incredibly special to me. And it is something that I'm going to cherish in my closet for a long, long time. And I will say, I have a few other vintage fur coats that I can't wait to show you, and they keep you warm. Like, I am telling you, when we go skiing, when we go to the mountains, this is something that is going to keep you warm no matter what. Like, it will keep you warmer than a down coat, in my opinion. And call me crazy, I feel like such an old soul sometimes, but having pieces like this just reminds me of the elegance of yesteryear, and it's something that I'm so nostalgic for, even though I didn't live through it myself. One of the things that I want to talk about with this coat too is the condition that it's in. It can be kind of tricky to find vintage fur coats in good condition, but you want to look for ones that still have a pretty thick fur coverage. There's no bald spots, there's no ripping. You can do some repairs yourself, like if there's a small hole, I have definitely done repairs on vintage fur coats like that. If you're looking for a vintage fur coat for yourself, be sure that you're looking at the seams, try to look through the fur and kind of part it to see if there's any imperfections. If you find a vintage fur that you really like and it's a good price, I would totally accept some damage on it. I actually have a different vintage fur coat that has a little bit of damage, but I was able to fix it myself and I still love the coat and it was an amazing price, so it makes it worth it. And side note, when you're storing furs in your closet, make sure that you give them enough room to breathe, that you're not cramming them in there too much. This will just help the furs last a little bit longer and be a little bit nicer. And also try not to store them in plastic because that can really damage the garment. Next time you're in the LA area, you have got to check out Pickwick Vintage. It is so much fun. One of my favorite vintage sellers is there too. They're called Arcade and they're located in Row, downtown LA. Again, this is not sponsored. These are just vintage stores that I truly love shopping at because of their amazing selection and super fun finds. Be sure to tune in for more weekly vintage fashion finds and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a thing.